The statistics for November have good news for both sellers and buyers. In my opinion, we're experiencing the best possible correction from the unprecedented seller's market we experienced in the last year or so. Here's some data to show you what I mean. Typical of a correcting real estate market, the inventory, or the number of properties on the market, is increasing. We can see here just how low those inventory levels were a few months ago. This is the chart for single-family homes, and the pattern is about the same for condos and townhouses. The next logical factor in a transitioning market is a drop in the number of homes being sold, which we see here for single-family homes and condos and townhouses. Note that while the statistic is declining, there were still almost 2,000 homes that changed hands in November. And now for the best news. Values, or the price homes are selling for, are staying fairly steady. Obviously, this is good news for sellers, and for buyers too, since you're buying into a real estate market that's holding its value. We see here the pattern is pretty much the same for the two property types. Next, let's nerd out a little bit and look at the numbers from some different angles. The first is what we call absorption rate, or how many months it will take for a market-priced home to sell. We use this statistic to measure the advantage either sellers or buyers have. For example, you can see here how low the absorption rate was in recent months. That's when sellers had all the advantage and it seemed like buyers needed to offer their firstborn to buy a house. Sellers really liked that advantage, but it was unprecedented and unsustainable, and we're moving back to a more balanced market. The real estate definition of a balanced market, where the advantage for sellers and buyers is equal, is 6 months. If this chart goes above that line, buyers get more of an edge. Again, the pattern is the same for condos and townhouses. Markets like balance, so this is why this is also good news. Finally, my favorite nerd out chart is what I call the market trend. I like this since it predicts changes before we see them in the other numbers. This graphs the number of homes listed to the number of homes taken off the market because they're under contract for sale. A measurement of 40 to 70% is healthy in my opinion, and you can see that's where we are. I'm not alarmed by the slope of this trend line because, again, we're coming off an unprecedented and unsustainable market. Back in 2008, this chart was in the teens or below when buyers, misled by their lenders to give mortgages for homes they couldn't afford, desperately flooded the market with listings. Yet more proof this correction isn't like the one we had in the Great Recession. So there you have it. Good real estate news as we wrap up 2022 and a return to a more sustainable market in 2023. If you're a homeowner thinking now is a good time to move, I'd love to meet with you and look at what's happening in your specific situation. Best wishes in the new year, everybody, and I'll see you soon.